Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome back to Vysh IAS. This is Neha Dunival and we are here again with Geography NCERT series where we are covering the NCERT textbook of class 12, and we have completed 6 chapters till now. This is like part 2 of chapter number 6, and after this we'll be quickly covering the coming 2 chapters which are left, because see, people, it's a very general tendency to avoid those chapters because we believe that they do not hold that much of importance. But believe me, direct questions come from those coming chapters as well. Like, we'll be studying about national highways, we'll be studying about transportation, we'll be studying about this import and export. So basically, in coming chapters, why I'm telling you all this thing right now is, in coming chapters I'll be guiding you like how to approach, what kind of approach to keep while reading economic survey. Okay, so I'll be explaining you that thing in coming chapters. So do not even please kindly do not miss those chapters. We'll be completing that as soon as possible, and after that we'll be starting with other book. Other than that, what I was just telling you, every one of you, was that we have launched our this 2025 packages. Okay, so you can enroll them accordingly. You can directly contact Vysh sir on this WhatsApp. He'll give you all the details, and in coming videos as well we are going to explain you like what sections we have and how you can enjoy that thing. Okay, and we have the installment option as well. So why Vysh sir has planned this thing for you, the installment thing, was just to make things more easier for you, because installments are way too easy. Okay, and our fees are also kept very low, so you can just directly, don't miss the chance. Kindly do not waste your time, just enroll to us. You know the quality of Vysh sir and the material and the services which have been given to you. Okay, so we'll be moving further with part 2 of chapter number 6, where we have, in the previous chapter, we have a previous part of this chapter, we have discussed about planning thing, like how planning works, and now we'll be discussing about the sustainable development. Like, earlier we just planned like how Niti Aayog came, how it replaced planning commission. Okay, we have read about the town shed area development, okay, the hill area development, how planning is being done. Now as we are planning certain things, we are actually supposed to plan things in such a manner that it is going to benefit our future generation. Not even benefit, we have to plan things in such a manner that our future generation does not face those things which we have started facing it. Okay, our ancestors have left things so beautifully for us, so it's our moral duty to, you people have must read the fundamental duties as well, 51A. Okay, if not, then go and read those things, the sustainable development and all those things, saving the environment and all. You can actually understand those things from there. Okay, so the planning part we are done in part 1. Here we'll be discussing the part 2, that is sustainable development. Okay, see, we know this thing that what basically development describes is the state of particular society and the process of change it has experienced. So just make this your habit, that whenever you read anything, just try to grab the keywords from it. What we are doing, we are reading things in a story form. Read them in story form, agreed, but you just try to capture those keywords from that chapter. Okay, so we know this thing that during a fairly large period of human history, the stages of society has been determined by the interaction process between human society and their biophysical environment. We know this thing that biosphere, lithosphere, you know this thing. So why I'm linking things there, so that you get to know like all the things are interlinked, nothing is being separated. Okay, the process of human environment interaction depends upon the level of technology and institution nurtured by the society. While the technology and institution have helped in increasing the pace of human environment interaction, we know this thing, like as the technology is moving further, it has become easier for us to use the resources. It has become easier for us, we got the variety of resources, our things have become easy, but that does not mean the momentum generated, basically the technological process and transformation has benefited also, and can even create things worse. Okay, so sustainable talk about those things only. All right. Hence, the development is basically a multi-dimensional project. If you talk about development, like you can think this thing, take this thing, and you can just watch this thing in this view that, like, listen, if development has been benefiting you, okay, what we are basically doing in this chapter is we're talking about resources. Okay, just take those resources. We know this thing, our technology, like what will happen if you want to become an IAS officer. You are going to search for every option available. You are going to search for every, like, you are going to create so much of like brainstorming. Okay, this I want to join, this I want to do. So you will keep on taking your ideas while answer writing practice. If the more you practice, you are just going to keep on getting those things. Okay, development is a multi-dimensional concept. We know this thing. And signity is the positives, irreversible transformation of economy and society and the environment. So basically, development is a multi-dimensional concept. Okay, the concept of development is dynamic and has evolved during the second half of 20th century. In the post-World War II era, the concept of development was synonymous to economic growth. Okay, what we used to do is we used to measure, like, if any economy is developing, that is considered as development, no matter about poverty. We never talk about like growth rates or anything. We just measure things on a very static thing. Okay, which we basically measured the increase in GNP. We used to think, okay, the country is developing. Now the present era is that we are even measuring the happiness index, like, are people satisfied, are people are like they are benefited by something, are people are happy living in this nation. Are people are getting their fundamental rights or not. So lot many concepts, lot many dimension of concept development has emerged. Okay. Sorry. But even the countries with high economic growth, we know that the poverty is also, right, the rich is getting rich. So just by counting the economic growth, we cannot say that a country is fully developed. Okay. So in 1970s, the phases of redistribution with growth and equity were incorporated the definition of development. While dealing with the question related to redistribution and equity, it was realized that concept of development cannot be restricted to economic sphere alone. It also includes issues such as improving the well-being, living standard of people, availing the health, education. So lot many those things have added. Earlier it was only about economic growth. Now health, education, happiness. If I talk about presently, so basically go and just see the index of economic survey. You are actually going to see like what growth and what dimension of development we are talking about. Okay, so you know this thing very well. The notion of sustainable development emerged in the wake of general rise of awareness of environmental issue. Exactly, like as the technology is moving further, as we are using our resources more, so the question of environmental comes into play. So when the question of environment comes into play, the question of sustainable development also enters. Okay, so basically the two publications are there: the Population Bomb by Ehrlich in 1968 and the Limits of Growth by Meadows and others in 1972. So basically that raised the fear of environmentalists that as they are moving further, as they are using the technology, we need to save the things as well. Alright, this sets the scenario for emergence of new models of development under broad-based sustainable development. Concerned with the growing opinion of world community in the environmental issues, the United Nations established a World Commission on Environment and Development. Okay. To solve a certain issue, this United Nations came up with this, what we call it, World Commission on Environment and Development. Okay, it was basically a committee, and who headed it was a Norwegian Prime Minister. So whatever comes, Norwegian Prime Minister Gro Harlem Brundtland. So whatever reports, whatever paper comes out of this commission will be known by his surname. It was a trend. Okay. Procedure we can call. The commission gave its report, also known as Brundtland Report, entitled Our Common Future in 1987. The report defines sustainable development Now the Brundtland report of 1987, remember this thing, Brundtland report of 1987. The report defines sustainable development as development that meets the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Alright? So, basically what we have to discuss today most importantly is Indira Gandhi Canal Nahar Command Area. This is like a blessing to Rajasthan. Yes, I live in Rajasthan. This project, Indira Gandhi Nahar project, is basically a blessing to Rajasthan because we basically come from a desert area. Okay, we have so much scarcity of water and all. Pardon me. Yeah. So basically, Indira Gandhi Canal is also known as, I have to explain it, this thing to you. This Rajasthan thing, this northern part, this Sri Ganganagar and all this districts, Hanumangarh districts of Rajasthan, they are doing immense like production of crops. They are developing so much. This is just because of Indira Gandhi Canal Nehar project. Okay, so let's start it. The most benefited state out of it was Rajasthan. Okay, so Indira Gandhi Canal, previously known as Rajasthan Canal, is one of the largest canal system in India. Conceived by Kanwar Sen in 1948, the canal project was launched on 31st March 1958. Okay, 31st March 1958. Remember this. The canal originated at Harike Barrage in Punjab. Remember these things because I am going to explain this this canal project in coming sheet. Okay, the canal originates at Harike Barrage in Punjab. Do not be over smart missing these case studies. They are very important. Even from the factual purpose, they are very important. Yes. Okay, and runs parallel to the Pakistan border at an average of 40 km in Thar desert, which is known as Marusthali of Rajasthan. Marusthal is Maru means send. Okay. The total planned length is 9060 km, catering to irrigation needs of total cultivable command area of 19.63 lakh hectares, which is very large in itself. Okay, out of total command area, 70% is basically irrigated one flow system, and rest is the lift system. The water is lifted. Okay, the construction work of canal system has been carried out through two stages. So the 19.63 lakh hectares, 70% is basically the irrigated flow system and the other part is lift system. Rest is basically the lift system. Okay, and it was completed in two stages. The command area of stage 1, that is Ganganagar, Hanumangarh, these are northern districts of Rajasthan, northern part of Bikaner district. It is gently undulating topography and cultivable command area is 5.53 hectares after this 19.63. Then the second one this is basically goes like this. The first part started with this and the second part is this. Okay. So Bikaner, Jaisalmer, Barmer, Jodhpur, Nagaur, Churu, etc. covering cultivable command area of 14.10 lakh hectare. It comprises desert land dotted with shifting sand dunes and temperature soaring to 50 degrees centigrade in summers. In the lift canal, the water is lifted. What actually you must be thinking, what is the lift system? The 30% part. In the lift canal, the water is lifted up to make it to flow against the slope of land. Okay, at the lift canal, Indira Gandhi canal system originates at left bank of main canal, while all the canals on right bank of main canal flow channel. Okay, so irrigation in stage 1 command area canal was introduced in 1960s, whereas the command area in stage 2 began receiving irrigation in mid 1980s. I'll explain this all in the coming sheet. Okay, we have the map there. The introduction of canal irrigation in this dry land has transformed its ecology, economy and society. It has influenced the environmental conditions of region both positively as well negatively. Like this Indira Gandhi Canal project was so much in news. It basically became a political I actually came from I was hospitalized from last 3 days, and I got active viral. So kindly take care of yourself, everyone. I'm in so much of medication. Um, I'm sorry for my voice, and I'm being very honest to every one of you. So kindly cooperate for 1-2 lectures. I'll come with my regular voice again. I'm really sorry for it. Okay, you have to kindly tolerate this cold voice. The availability of soil moisture for a longer period of time and various afforestation and pasture development programs under CAD have resulted in greening of land. Of course, water will be available, so soil moisture will be for a longer period, so you will find that area more green. They are basically talking about this picture. So just go and watch this picture in your book. You'll see this thing that it's basically green, all green. Yeah, feels good. This also has helped in reducing wind erosion and siltation of canal system, but the intensive irrigation and excessive use of water has led to emergence of twin environmental problems of waterlogging and soil salinity. The waterlogging condition is very is getting worse in this area, and soil salinity is also rising. Okay, which makes land infertile after a period of time. Okay. Introduction of canal irrigation has brought about a perceptible transformation in the agriculture economy of the region. Soil moisture has been a limiting factor in successful growing of crops in the area. Spread of canal irrigation has led to increase in cultivated area and intensity of cropping. So basically what you have to do is just whichever point you see, like it's a positive, write positive over there, negative over there. So whenever you read it for your mains, then just directly jot down the points. Okay. The traditional crops sown in the area are gram, bajra, jowar. These are basically millets, and they have very high nutritional value. Okay. And have been replaced by wheat, coconut, groundnut and rice. This is result of intensive irrigation. The intensive irrigation, no doubt, initially has led to tremendous increase in agriculture and livestock productivity. What is this? Yeah. This has caused waterlogging and soil salinity, and thus in long run it hampers the sustainability of agriculture. Okay. So positive and negative. So Indira Gandhi Canal Nehar project comes with lot many. Okay. See, what we basically talk about this thing was 70% was irrigated flow system, and 30% was lift system. Okay. So the 70% part was basically benefited this Ganganagar and this northern Rajasthan more, and the second part, this 30% part is lift one. Okay. So where it started? It started from Harikke Barrage, that is Satluj River, Byas River. You know this thing? If no, then go and watch the lecture. I'm sorry. Okay. So it started from Harikke Barrage, enters into this Ganganagar and Hanumangarh part of Rajasthan. Then it goes with the canal system. Okay. Most important. This question was directly asked, so kindly pay attention. I'll put the screenshot maybe tomorrow, like where it was asked. Okay. Measures of promotions of sustainable development, like what measures you can basically take to promote sustainable development. Okay, so the ecological sustainability of Indira Gandhi Canal project has been questioned by various scholars. Of course it will be questioned. So it will be, earlier we talked about that the environmentalists just came into being an United Nation, world nation, Brundtland report. So all these got, for a reason they are into forward run. Okay. So the ecological sustainability of Indira Gandhi Canal project has been questioned by various scholars. This point of view have also largely been validated by course of development of this region have taken during the last 4 decades, which has resulted in degradation of physical environment. It is hard fact that attaining sustainable development in the command area requires major thrust upon measures to achieve ecological sustainability. Okay. Hence, 5 of the 7 measures proposed to promote sustainable development in the command area are meant to restore ecological balance. Like if 10 measures have been taken, 7 are basically to restore the things, not to redevelop or save anything, or not to just put harm on something. It is basically to restore the ecological balance which is disturbed due to the sustainable thing. Okay, the first requirement is strict implementation of water management policy. Yeah. The canal project envisages protective irrigation in stage 1 and extensive irrigation of crop and pastures development in stage 2. Got it? The first requirement is strict implementation of water management policy. Water management policy. The canal project envisages protective irrigation in stage 1 and extensive irrigation and pasture development in stage 2. Protective irrigation in stage 1, crop and pasture development. So protective irrigation, extensive irrigation. First one we are going to protect, and then we are going to extensively do it in stage 2. First one, sustainability. Okay, because when you are going to protective, so crops and pasture development will basically lead to nitrogen fixation also. Write in the comment section below basically what is nitrogen fixation. Okay, in general, second measure, in general, cropping pattern shall not include water intensive crops. Yeah, it shall be adhered to, and people shall be encouraged to grow plantation crops such as citrus fruits. Okay, so just remember citrus fruit. So you'll able to link like water intensive crops. The CAD programs such as lining of water courses, land development, leveling and Varbandi system, equal distribution of canal water in the command area of outlet shall be effectively implemented to reduce the convenience of loss of water. Okay. The areas affected by water logging and soil salinity shall be reclaimed. The eco development through afforestation, shelter blends, plantation, pasture development is necessary, particularly in the fragile environment of stage 2. Okay, so first one was protective irrigation, second was citrus fruit, third one was Varbandi and leveling system. So basically this is command area development program. Fourth one, the area affected by water logging and soil salinity shall be reclaimed. So remember this, reclaimed. Okay, then afforestation, fragile environment. So basically the what we call it, wait, I'm forgetting one word. Restoring. Okay, this good. Next, the social sustainability in the region can be achieved only if land allottees have poor economic background, are provided adequate financial and institutional support. So we are basically looking forward to social sustainability. Like the rich should not, the farmer suicides and all, like the poor farmer shall not face everything. Okay, support for civilization of land. So basically we are talking about adequate financial and institutional support. Okay, the economic sustainability in the region cannot be attained only through development of agriculture and animal husbandry. The agriculture and allied activity have to develop along with sector of economy. This shall lead to diversification of economic base and establishment of functional linkage between basic village, agro service centers and market centers. Alright. So what we have talked about sustainable developments are, most important thing is just remember the definition. The Brundtland report, okay, the 7 measures for sustainable development, which includes citrus food, restoration, intensive agriculture, irrigation, okay, all those things. Alright. Other than that, case studies we have talked about Indira Gandhi Canal, just 2 parts. One is stage 1, stage 2, that talks about flow system, and other part is lift system. Okay, if you even do not remember the districts properly, just remember it's more about the Rajasthan canal. So the students from Rajasthan RPSC 1, just pay attention to this section more. For like the UPSC ones, just a basic knowledge about will be more than enough for you. Okay, and this is very important. Just draw the line and make 2 parts of it. Then measure 7 measures. So restoration thing, and yes, sustainable development, how it growth. Earlier what measures were taken, earlier what counts were taken, like economic growth was only considered. Now health, education, happiness has been taken into brand. So all those things, and yes, planning and sustainable development. Now your task comes is like you have to link planning with sustainable development, like how you can plan something sustainably. Why this chapter has been included is basically just to make you understand that it is very important, very important for you being as officers to understand this thing, because this is the ultimate goal you have to do there. Yes, even if you become HDM or even you become DM, you have to plan everything. If because revenue you are going to handle the revenue section of the government, whatever section. I'm basically focusing on revenue because I am from revenue department. Okay, the officers, what they do is they basically manage those things. Okay, all those things they have to plan. All right, so you know this thing, our new batches have started, so just write us on Instagram, Facebook, or Telegram, or this WhatsApp, or just write us on Gmail. We are definitely going to reply you. Okay, just come and join us as soon as possible, because this is something which is going to be a game changer. Yes, Vysh sir has done tremendous job again this time. He has come with the new plan, so it's my personal suggestion to every one of you. You have already tested with our quality that what we are serving. Okay, we are providing you things for so much free, and yes, just come and join us. This will be of great benefit to you. And just stay safe, stay healthy, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Just share this word with your friends as well. Join us, join us, join us. Alright, so take care of yourself. I'm so happy every one of you are responding well now. So take care, goodbye, bye bye. Bye bye everyone.